In Chapter 11, we're going to talk about jobs. 第一，做；第二，工作；第三，你做什么工作；第四，都；第五，我哥哥和妹妹都是大学生。So, the new verb we're learning in this chapter is 做. 做 means to do, just like in English. Like, I do this job. What are you doing? 你做什么? You do what job? And that would be 你做什么工作? 工作 means work. This could be a verb, but here we're going to use it essentially as a noun. 你做什么工作? And what job do you do? And the answer would be, I am a blah, blah, blah. And that would be, your job. For example, 你爸爸做什么工作? 我爸爸没有工作 doesn't have a job. 你做什么工作? 我是学生。你妈妈做什么工作? 我妈妈是老师。If someone, say, has the same job, then you can use the adverb 都 to describe them. This is not 多 as some people mistakenly pronounce it. It's this OU final is pronounced O, like Homer Simpson. Do, damn it. That is how do is pronounced in Chinese. It's an adverb, meaning it goes right before the verb phrase, like all adverbs do. Subject plus do plus verb phrase. It indicates inclusiveness, so it's kind of a general way to say both and all and just encompassing everything that you just kind of described above. It's a little bit like a pronoun in the sense that it's summarizing a certain kind of situation that's been described before. Let's look at an example. 你哥哥妹妹做什么工作? 我哥哥妹妹都是学生。 So what job do they do? And you're saying, here, my older brother and my younger sister are both students, or they're all students. And the do here is summarizing a certain situation. What situation is it summarizing? The fact that here, these two people here, mentioned before, are all students. 王鹏、李友和高文忠都是学生. Again, here, the do is referring back to Wang Peng, Liu, and Gao Wenzhong. They're saying they're all students. 王鹏和白英爱都有妹妹. Here, do is referring back to Wang Peng and Bai Ying, and in this, it's including all of these people who have been mentioned before, and they're saying all of them have, the verb here, have, 都有妹妹, all have younger sisters. 高文忠和李友都没有弟弟. 没有 here being the verb, don't have younger brothers. Who doesn't have a younger brother? 谁没有弟弟? And I would respond, well, both of these people, 高文忠和李友都没有弟弟. So it doesn't matter how many people are being referred to. It could be 2, it could be 100, it could be the entire world. It's still, they're still described using the adverb do, which means both, all, inclusive category of everything. If I say 不都 verb, 不 coming first, do coming second, that means not all blah 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 verb. So 都不 emphasizes that all of the verb is not the case. But 不都 means not all of the verb is the case. Some of it is the case, but not all of it. It's actually fairly similar to how the structure is used, or this negation is used in English, between a partial negation and a complete negation. Let's look at an example. None of them are Chinese. 他们 meaning they. 他们都不是中国人. None of them are. All of them are not Chinese people. What do I want to say? Some of them might be Chinese, but not all of them. Well, I would say 他们不都是中国人. They're not all Chinese people. Let's look at another example. 他们都没有弟弟. All of them don't have 弟弟. Oh, by the way, here the negation is it's not 不, it's 没有, which is equivalent. It's an equivalent negation. It has the same structure. 他们不都有弟弟. Not all of them have younger brothers. By the way, so this is something a little bit tricky, which I didn't really talk about, but there's a difference between 没有 and 不都有. So if I'm negating this, or if I'm changing the meaning of this sentence, this means none of them have younger brothers. If I want to say not all of them have younger brothers, I'm going to use 不, and I'm going to put it before 都. So the structure would be 不都有, and the 没 here would disappear. The reason for this is somewhat complicated, but essentially you use 没 before 有, and because 没 here is not before 有, it's before 都, you change it to 不, which you use to negate everything else. It's not 有. Let's look at some examples of using 都to summarize a situation, right? So that's the situation where we use it in the first place. We have a bunch of information, we're trying to summarize it into a more general statement. So, for example, 王鹏是学生, Leo 是学生, 高文中也是学生. All of them are students, so I would say 王鹏, Leo, 高文中都是学生. What if all of them are not teachers? Well, then I would say 王鹏, Leo, 高文中都不是老师. However, what about this situation? 王鹏 and 高文中是男学生, they're male students, but Leo 是女学生. How would I use 都 in this summary? Well, I would say not all of them are. 王鹏, Leo, 高文中不都是男学生, or alternatively, 不都是女学生. Another example using the negation 没有 here. 王鹏, Leo, and 高文中 all don't have 儿子. So you would say 他们都没有儿子. What if some of them do and some of them don't? 高文中有姐姐, Leo 也有姐姐, 白银爱没有姐姐. I would say some of them don't have, or not all of them have a 姐姐. 高文中 Leo 白银爱不都有姐姐.